Yeah, what's doing? It's Wayo. You're watching Take Flight.
Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Wings and 24 Karat Kev.
Hello.
And you're tapped into the Take Flight podcast. Today, bro, it's Mr. Misunderstood. It's area baby himself. Youngn Lipz in the building. Let's go, bro. He's made it
Youngn
through.
Lipz in the building.
Let's go.
Bless, bro. Bless.
Brother, thank you so much for coming through.
Nah, it's all love, vice versa, bro. Straight out.
First time behind the Take Flight mic, so honestly, I feel blessed to have you here. Come on, man.
I love, bro. Come on, man. You know
Let's go,
Hey,
bro.
that was a crazy intro, bro. Well done.
That was
Before I was like, should I pump out the way?
Too much, bro. Too much. Nah, love, boys, love.
Oh, no, thanks, bro. All right. Bro, you've had a massive career, all right?
Oh, fuck.
When I say massive, you've had one of the biggest rises in Australian music, right? I'm telling you.
I'm tripping out.
No, bro, it's true, bro. What you've done is crazy out here,
Love,
right?
bro, I appreciate
But I
that.
want to take
Straight
it back
up.
to the start, yeah?
For sure.
What was it like for you growing up as a kid, bro? Like, obviously, we've listened to a lot of your songs. You know, there's Broken Home, which is the deep side of shit.
Yeah.
Whether it's around that side or whether just as you as a kid growing up, bro, tell us a little bit about that, bro.
Nah, it was good, bro. Like, I wouldn't say it was like, you know, everyone had it rough, you know, depending where you come from. Like, I was brought up in like you could say Liverpool, Mila, Cabramatta, like all of those ways, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, pretty much like growing up, it was like all sport, you know, church even. And then like, yeah, somehow in between all of that, bro, all the hectic stuff and then, you know, music found its way through. And like, yeah, I don't know, bro. It
was chill, bro.
Blending together,
it was
you know
chill,
what I mean?
bro.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned you grew up like Liverpool areas, bro, Southwest, Cabramatta, to be exact, bro.
For
what
sure.
was it like around that area at the time when you were younger, bro?
Like what age you talking
Bro, let's
about?
go teens, bro.
Oh,
What was it like
teens,
for
bro,
you as a
yeah,
teen,
we're running
bro?
a mark, bro.
Yeah?
Like for sure, yeah. Like my teens was all Cabra, like straight Cabra and Livo. Like we're just running a mark, bro. You know, like to mischief, bro, up to no good, all of that. Like I don't know, like we found like don't get me wrong, you know, I had a good family and all of that and everything, but like a lot of the boys in that didn't have sort of, you know what I mean? Like we found family in the streets, like with each other and that, and like whether we're mucking around, bro, or getting up to no good, or like all of that type of stuff, like that was always family, eh?
True.
So like whenever I'm out and about, it's like it's not just all like gang, you know. It's like being proud where we came from, you know, shouting out everyone that's still there, that's not there, that's, you know what I mean? So it's like
Facts, bro.
pleasant to that for sure.
Facts, bro. How do you think growing up around that area, man, like what did you learn from that area that like you've brought into your music from there?
Oh,
Is
bro,
there
the
anything-
struggle's real. That's what I'll say. The struggle's real, you know what I mean? Like, it's all flashy stuff right now and everything like that, but like everyone's got their own, you know, their own story, their own journey. No matter what like part of Sydney you're from, like you could be from the nicest parts and, you know, you'd have your own story and everything like that. But yeah, nah, it was good, man. Like it made me what I am today, and like you know, I'm very I'll never forget where I came from, mate.
Facts.
Straight out, always there, always still around there, you know, all fams and everything like that. There every like weekend and everything like that. So it's like
100%, bro.
Coming from Cabramatta, obviously one of the biggest Asian populations in Sydney.
Come on.
And I remember, bro, still hitting the taro milk tea at
always,
Gongcha.
bro, yeah. Well, hey, we've upgraded that one, that Royal Pearl Milk Tea now. Is that what it's called? Royal Pearl Milk Tea? Something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we switch it up, you know. I'm on the spot right now, but yeah, I'm still hitting up Gongcha for sure, man. For sure. Jay's Kitchen, cars, you already know.
But talk about Southwest though. There was a lot of artists, you know, Pistol Pete, Enzo, obviously, Cursor from Mount Campbelltown Ways. Were they someone you listened to early on as well?
Like, no, bro, I'll be real. I didn't listen to no one from Aussie before, like, I even came, but like, I noticed like Cursor doing a thing, of course, because, you know, can't say you didn't have Cursor and that. Even the boys, Pistol, Enzo, Hefs, you know, you seen them all doing their thing, but I wasn't listening to no one, you know what I mean? But when I first started coming to it, like those boys were showing love and that, Chill showing love and that, all of them were showing love, but I wouldn't say I'd necessarily like listening to anyone.
Fair,
Bro.
bro.
You know what I mean,
Yeah,
bro?
100%.
I didn't even know there was an Oz scene, bro. I thought everyone was just like, I don't know, mucking around and shit, you know what I mean? Like,
There was a lot of people that have come in later on. Bro. And like, again, you're an artist, so now you're talking from a different point of view. But
so
even as
for
fans,
sure.
bro, there's a lot of fans that weren't tapped in back then.
No.
Who was the first artist you reckon you did hear from out here though? Was it?
Oh, Cursor,
Yeah,
for sure.
bro.
Yeah, it has to be Cursor, yeah.
Bro.
The first it was
Yeah.
probably Cursor, had to be. I'm trying to think of, like, yeah, you seen Pistol and Enzo do their thing, you seen Hefs doing his thing, but like did I actually look at someone like as an artist? Would have to be Cursor.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So what other stuff were you listening to, like overseas stuff?
Oh yeah,
US?
all overseas, bro. Like fuck it. people think I'm talking shit, but straight out, like I swear we were the first to listen to Drew White. Like this is, don't get me wrong, we'll sing R&B, like all that type of shit, but like American Drew, not the UK Drew. That's what we're listening to. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is nice, and then the UK Drew's like, oh, this is nice too. Listening, not like doing it ourselves. You know what I mean? But more so, bro, like the rap, rap like Migos and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like before the Little Babies and everything like that. Like that's more of the vibe we're on.
That's the time era, bro.
Yeah, that's my time to,
Chief Keef, come on the podcast.
Chief Keef, right here, bro.
Come on the podcast.
To him too,
of course.
Of course, bro, of course.
Yeah, get him.
So you mentioned before that singing wasn't really part of the plan for you. So how did that actually eventuate and become part of your life and then turn into something serious, I guess?
I don't know, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I always love singing. You know what I mean? Like in my own vibe, no matter what it was. But once I seen that it could become like, you know what I mean? Like
something, bro.
Yeah, something. I was like, oh, bro. Like I might suss this out for real, Like I might take myself out of that situation and come suss this out for a bit and everything out like that. And then things just ended up working out, bro. So I was like, bro, I gotta run with this, you know, like start going back to that and going back to this, you know, and like I don't know. I felt like if I really put my head down and like stick it through with this, bro, something might come out of it, you know, and like blessings, bro, blessings for sure.
And another thing that a lot of artists that have come on the pod have spoken about is kind of the stigmas around kind of putting yourself out there and putting yourself in the public spotlight when you start becoming an artist, and especially artists who have come from Islander or Pacific background. That's something that they've really spoken about a lot. So is that something that you had to face as well coming up?
Sure, bro. Like, fuck, it's easy to like, record yourself in front of a camera and then put it out there, but it's another thing to actually be that person and like, you know what I mean? Like even get in the mix with other people. I don't know, like even putting out your own music, doing shows, talking to fans and that. Like, bro, I had mad anxiety, Like, I was like, bro, don't even pull up on me. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if it's all just girls or I feel like they don't pull up on me like with phones and this and that, signing this because I don't know ya. You know what I mean? So I had to quickly like, a lot of people helped me out with that too. They're like, bro, they don't see you as, where you come from, bro. They see you as like, you're an artist and you're singing this style. Like, I was like, bro, I still got like, it took me a while to like, even now, bro, like, you know what I mean? Still getting used to all of that shit, but bro. Especially for Islanders, that shit ain't like for anybody, but no one likes that fucking
in your face, bro.
No one likes
it.
that.
I get you, bro.
Have you had any fan experiences that were just like,
this
just blew your mind? You know what I mean? Like, I guess you're still wrapping your head around it because your ascension has been really quick. It's only been 4 or 5 years since everything big happened.
That's trippy, bro.
No.
4 or 5 years, what?
Yeah.
Feels like it's been shorter, right? Like time's flying. Cause, bro, this one time, I think it was early 2020. Like, I think this was when COVID hit or some shit like that. Like, bro, it was just like, like the whole Westfield was just full of kids or shit like that. Bro, and they all just flooded me, and I was like lit too, Like, I was lit too, and all the boys were like, lad, why were these kids running at you? I'm like, where? And I look back, they're like, Youngn Lipz. I was like, oh, lad, let's go. And I was like lit as, bro. And they're all like, can we take photos? I'm like, yeah. I was like, bro, I can't do that again, guys.
Was that like one of your first experiences of
it
people?
was like 2020, bro. Yeah, bro. I was tripping
bro.
out. I was like, cuz, I don't want to be taking photos, bro, and fucking do all of this. That's weird, cuz. But but very, very grateful for it, bro. We appreciate all of that shit. But at the same time, it's like, fuck. It was a bit much then, Now it's like, it's second nature, but it's like, then it was like, fuck.
It is different because before, like, people that are coming up now and doing big things, there wasn't really anyone out here, well, there was like curses and that we've talked about, that people were stopping and taking photos with, that people were fangirling, or I wouldn't say fangirling.
I never got that, you know what I mean?
But look, it's a blessing because now it's building careers like yourself, like crazy, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure, bro. Without the fans, we're no one, you know what I mean? Like, I always say that. I always say that. Big ups to them,
Yeah, amen, bro.
Were you lit in the Westfield just doing grocery shopping or something? Like,
no, bro. We were just passing through the Westfield to go see one of the other boys too. So I was still in the mix like that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so it was like, but I realized like, shit, can't be catching public transport no more, you know what I mean? Like, but I was full just sitting on like, this is like the end of, like, this is just after I dropped Misunderstood too, and I was still working. And like, I was catching the train, bro, and like, there's all these school kids, and I'm like, you know what I mean? On my own buzz, but I'm like, we just finished like work, bro. I had a couple, like, couple skinners and that, and I was like, Yeah, bro, I was like freshly like, you know what I mean? And everyone's on the train like, bro, are you? I'm like, cuz I can't catch this train anymore, but I'm on the nod too, cuz I'm like, fuck, we just finished like a 10-hour shift, bro. I'm on the nod and everything. They're like, oh, yeah, ask me 21 questions, got the phones out. I was like, yeah, never mind, cuz I'm Uber everywhere from now on, bro.
Hey, man, bro. Where'd you work at before, bro?
Bro,
before the rap, before the singing?
I was working at a couple spots, but before just after Misunderstood, it was fantastic furniture, bro.
No way.
Shout out all the boys that I was like, working with. Hey, we made it, cuz. But yeah, bro, I was there for a bit, like a good 6 months, 9 months. Before that, I was scaffolding.
True.
Then before that, I was traffic controlling, cuz. Then before that, I was doing all of that, bro.
See, but the hustle was there from day one, bro. Come on, man.
Don't get me wrong, it's in the mix with other, but like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know what I mean, bro? Like, yeah.
Nah,
Trying to do
that's
legal
so
thing,
Fantastic
bro.
Furniture was your last job before
That was my last
it.
job, bro, straight out.
Shout out.
What
to
were you doing
Fantastic
there, like?
Furniture, bro?
Bro, fucking we're moving the furniture from like one spot into the trucks, bro. We're doing the I don't even know what they call it.
Yeah, just moving like.
Yeah, just moving furniture into the trucks, cuz like it was simple, but bro, it's not an easy job, I'll tell you that, cuz.
No way.
Hey man,
bro.
we need to go back. YL the sales associate,
Oh,
bro.
man,
Selling
that's
the cupboards
how-
and the tables, bro.
Don't let no one steal our content idea. We're doing it, bro. All right.
These are funny
I'm gonna
cunts.
cut that bit out, blanket, so no one can take our ideas, bro.
Take the idea, right?
You keep it to yourself, all right?
Side on.
Bro, we're talking about what it was like for you at the start, bro. I believe it was the first song you dropped on SoundCloud, Sacrifice. Was that
What the fuck?
Was that the
bro?
first one you dropped out there?
Cuz.
Come on, bro.
Shout out Young Kara and Wookstar, bro. 'Cause
Yeah?
them boys, they're always like, fuck, bro, you gotta do music, this, that. I was like, nah, fuck all that. I don't know if you know, they're from, I don't get this wrong. They're from Marrickville.
Okay.
Marrickville was like, yeah, fuck, that's trippy, cuz.
Sacrifice. Were they there to push you for this first
They were
one?
there like, bro, come on, cuz, this, that. Like, I was doing all this other shit, right? Like, and they were like, bro, you might as well talk about that stuff in your music.
Bro,
and I was like,
facts.
all right, I'll suss it in. And then, yeah, one thing led to another, cousin. We just kept building on that, It was, I don't know. Even then, bro, the fans were like, you know what I mean?
That's when they started showing up,
those
bro.
are the ones from then, those are the day one fans, cuz.
100%.
Like before Mama with Pistol and Enzyme, that was, yeah, bro.
So that was number one.
That was number
bro,
one,
but
bro,
like
for
you said,
sure.
the fans were coming out of woodwork there so early on,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
Take
even
us through
then.
what it was like for you at that time then, because like, bro, you're not used to any of this. You're working at Fantastic Furniture, I think, could have been
Yeah,
before that.
yeah.
And then you got these people running over to you. How was that
Yeah.
feeling with one song, bro?
Even that was trippy too, because it was like, it's easy to like off Instagram, you know, social media. Oh yeah, like, react, comment, like, you know. But when people come up to you, it's like, oh shit, like, all right, like, you know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
It's a mad feeling, bro. But like, yeah, no, that was slowly like bridging the gate to what happened with Misunderstood. So I was like, that was even more of a fuck.
Yeah, big moments, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Big moment.
For sure.
Bro, your label, we'll go on to the label, Biordi, bro. It's been a
Shout out the team.
shout out the team, bro. It's been a big part of your journey, bro.
Come on, bro.
They've been around since early on, right?
Yeah, for sure.
From
man.
what I remember, Low-Key caught a lot of your, I don't know if it's Low-Key or part of the team, caught onto your early videos where you're just rapping into the, singing into the camera,
yeah,
sorry.
something like that, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
what was it like linking with them so early on, bro?
Bro, straight up, bro's been like, you know, he's always shown mad love and that, like, pushed me towards, you know, being in shit. Even like sometimes you know what I mean? You need someone there to like,
Yeah.
hey, cuz, you come in studio, bro, what's happening, bro, this, that. Like, even the little things like that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
goes a long way, bro, because especially around then, bro, like, I didn't really have no one that was like, bro, don't do that. Come on, bro, you better than that type of shit. Like, oh, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, always a bit more like, so easy. Like, yeah, he really played the role of like a big bro. You know what I mean with this shit. So yeah, big ups, bro. Cause
How did they come about to being your full-time team, bro? Did he just reach out and it was like, all go?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. Like,
No?
it's kind of like from the start. Like, we knew I was like, cause I'm gonna go with someone that wants good for me just as much. You know what I mean? Like, as I want for myself, type shit. And it's like, yeah, bro's always been gunning for me, and that is like, it only made sense to like, you know, to tie it in with bro and that. So like, yeah. Fuck
Bro,
yeah.
a lot of people, you know, there's the independent side of the world where people are like, nah, fuck labels, we want to be independent. But
Bro,
then
technically we are independent, It's like straight out, even bro will vouch for that too. Like, we've been independent, like, even with the cause and everything like that, bro, I'm across everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm everything. Like, you know what I mean? From like marketing to the songs to the who we're fucking with to who we're working with, all of that, bro. Like, so it's like, I even like he will even say it too, you know what I mean? I feel like we're independent. And
yeah,
like,
but I guess the good thing about it is then you surround yourself with a team, a good team,
for
bro.
sure. That's
You
it,
know
bro.
what I
You
mean?
gotta have a good team.
So
Can't do it by
what do you
yourself.
think is the positives you got from working with this team the whole time, bro?
Bro, straight out, like, just bouncing off each other, bro. Hey, like, just someone else's opinion or like even somebody else's like what they reckon, you know what I mean? Instead of just Because if you're only talking to yourself, bro, or like even people that don't really know like what's going on, you're not gonna get like much good feedback. You know what I mean? Or they're just not that they're yes man, but like you want someone to tell you like, cause I don't, you know what I mean? Like and have a different point of view. Like, you know, instead of just going back and forth like, oh bro, I reckon we should do this, and everyone's like, yeah. Like, nah, you want someone to be like, nah, cause I reckon this is the better avenue, or this is. But it gets, don't get me wrong, it gets messy sometimes. But if it didn't, bro, it wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be real. Yeah.
It shows you and the team is passionate about what you're doing, bro. That's it.
That's for sure, bro.
So what was? Do you remember the first time that you and Low-Key met? Like, what was the situation there? Did you guys meet up in the studio, or like?
Bro, I think we got coffee or something, and I was tripping out because back then, cause you don't get coffee, I was tripping. What do you mean get coffee, lad?
But like, people still say that to me. I'm like, to be honest, bro, I'll maybe drink a hot chocolate. I don't know.
Like, now I understand it, but back then I was like, cuz what? Get coffee, cuz what? Where we going, lad? We going to your house for coffee. But then I was like, oh shit, bro. You know, I was tripping balls, bro. I was like,
true, bro.
And then all of that, like I got, cause bro's grown, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like kid back then, bro. Like even that was only a couple of years ago, like. I was still on the strip and all of that, you know what I mean? Still running amok and everything like that. So it was refreshing cause to talk to someone that was older and that like, you know, was in the bizzo and everything like that. Cause he was still new early in the music as well, you know what I mean? And like, we just built that all together, you know what I mean? Like, bro with Beauty, cause of me being Youngn Lipz, bro, like I felt like, yeah, we really tied that in, cause and that's put us in a place where we're at today.
For sure, I've watched like both of you, like the team and yourself grow as a whole. That's bro.
For sure, yeah. 100%. It's been a mad journey, bro. It's been a mad journey.
Bro, before that, we heard early on, I don't know, it could have been at the same time, you had people contact you about Cash Money, OVO Records. Is this legit? And was there anything out of that? Like, what was the chats there, bro?
It was, but fuck, I'm not gonna lie, cuz I was like caught up with it. I couldn't even leave the country, or none of that. And there was like talks of going back and forth. I don't know, I just didn't want to like hear too much, like jam me up too. You know what I mean? Then it was COVID. And then like, at the same time, I was like kind of like, fuck, I don't even know how to put it, bro. Like, I didn't want to leave, Like, I had a lot going on here, bro. And like, there was a lot to like leave behind. And like, it was like, fuck, if I do this now, cause like, bro, I don't know when I'll be back type shit. Like, maybe I'll be there, maybe we'll go to plan, maybe it won't, maybe it won't type shit. So I was like, yeah. But yeah, there was definitely talks of all of that, bro. It was mad.
That's crazy. How did it feel to have early on though?
My head just
people like that reach out.
No, like I didn't get a big head, but my head exploded, bro. I was like, that's trippy, cuz what do you mean they know? Like, you know what I mean? What do you mean they know about us over here? You know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, that was mad, bro. That was mad. That was
100%, bro.
Yeah,
but it's Beauty to the end right now, bro. It's all good. Beauty.
Nah, Beauty got us, cuz. That's it.
Let's talk about Misunderstood, bro. All right, big record. Platinum record, still platinum.
I think it's double platinum.
All right, platinum, double platinum. On the NBA 2K23 soundtrack.
That was mad. Yeah, that's mad too, bro.
One of the biggest tracks to come out of Australia. Let's be dead serious, bro.
Bro.
Tell us about the release of the song, bro, and like how it is for you to look back now and see what it's created, bro.
Bro, straight out, like, oh, fuck. That song's like, you know, done like big blessings for me, not just me, bro, like the team and everything like that. Even my fams and that too, like really put me on, like, like I tripped the fuck out, bro. Even the whole, like the making of that song, like, bro, I read that song before the beat was even, you know what I mean? And like, no way I expected that to do what it did, like straight out. Like even the shout out Open Too Late, Broski, the way even me and him put the beat together, and even the song cars, like, nah, bro, like it was light work, bro. Ask him, bro. We made that song in like half an hour nearly, bro. Like half an hour to an hour, bro. People say that like they're capping, like, cars straight out. We made that song quick shit, bro. Like we made that, bro. We made that every day. All in the same week. That week, bro, we made that. So I don't know, bro. I don't know if it was God, cuz, but yeah, nah, big blessings, bro. So,
yeah, you look back at what it's created, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
I think that's a good lesson as well for artists out there. It's like sometimes you can spend 6 months trying to perfect a record and do everything and the mixing and the mastering, and that's important. But sometimes you can just write a jam in half an hour. It just
comes out,
and
bro.
just don't overthink it. Just put it out, and you never know what it's gonna do. You know what I
straight
mean?
up, because I've been in the studio for like fucking hours, cuz on one song, bro, and like you just forget about the song. You know what I mean? It's like you even try to come back to it, and it's like, nah, it's not it, bro. And you think it's good, it's like, nah, don't even worry about it. Work on the next thing, cuz just keep going, like something's gonna pop off.
What I like about Misunderstood, bro, is that I can still turn it on to this day, which I did. I went through and had another listen yesterday.
Come on,
bro, you put it on, it's still a fucking jam, bro. You know what I mean? How long's it been? You know what, bro? The second it comes in, it still goes hard. And it's been how long? That's what I love. I feel like you've created something timeless with that one, bro.
Nah, I love, bro. I appreciate that, man. Sure, boys.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. What I loved about Misunderstood was, you know, you had a mix of, you know, amazing melodic vocals, obviously, but then production that just slap. You can play in the club at a house party and it's going to go off. And the video as well was kind of leaning a little bit on kind of like the drill aesthetic, which was coming up at the time, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mixed with, obviously some more romantic scenes here and there. So
something like that. Bro, that's fucking funny, eh? Because we had no idea what the fuck we're doing. Like, just do that. We're like, yeah, whatever, bro. Like,
well, that's what I mean. That's what the question was. I was going to say, how intentional was that to kind of draw from all these different things that were happening and popping at the time and mix them all together into something which just won everybody over, really?
Because I was always gonna have the boys in the video because that was me, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, but even adding like the chicken to it, I didn't want to do that. But bro, it was like, cause you're talking about a girl, you gotta have a female. I was like, oh yeah, sweet, we'll do that. Then see how it works, and then I don't know, bro. Just ended up working out because it makes sense with the video. So yeah, we just ran with that. But that's crack up.
Yeah, I feel, but like you said, man, what you did just worked because it drew in, I guess, even the female crowd galore from there, bro, which became, I guess, a key part to your audience, bro.
For sure. Shout out the girlies. For sure.
Yeah, so kind of like Wing said, I guess Misunderstood, it arrived in a year, 2019, when Australia was experiencing the first wave of drill.
Yeah, it was a good time to hit, to drop.
Yeah, so it was, I guess, most of the music that was coming out that year, very hard hitting, very macho, very much on the UK drill tip. So how important was it for you to kind of step in and differentiate yourself by doing a song that I guess was a bit more emotional and melodic on that side, but still tapping into that audience?
Bro, straight out, there wasn't any like plan to like do it this way or do it that way. I just knew I was different to everyone else in the scene. And I know bro knew that too. So it's like, we had Every Day, Say It, and Misunderstood as one of my first drops. We didn't know which one it was gonna be. I'm not gonna say which one everyone else wanted, but I know I wanted Misunderstood first. And like, it was close between Misunderstood and Say It. And I don't know if I dropped Say It, if it would have done the same impact like as Misunderstood. I don't know, bro. Like, it might have done good, but nowhere near as, you know what I mean? And if Misunderstood dropped after that, would have done as good as, you know what I mean? So I was like, right, going back to what you're saying, I just felt like it was a hard track and like it made sense with everything else that was going on. And at the same time, bro, I wasn't really paying attention to everyone else's. I had my own shit that was going on now. Like, I didn't know if music was gonna be the route and everything like that. But after that song took off, bro, I started to take it a bit more seriously.
Another thing of Misunderstood, which was very impressive, was at the very start of the video, I think in the first 10 seconds, you did like 7 hand signs in about like...
I got memes for that, but I didn't think people were mocking me, bro. I thought people were mocking everyone else, but they're talking about me. I was like, oh, fuck.
No, it's hectic.
I don't know, like, obviously the hand signs came from America, not even the UK, bro, more the American things.
100%.
But we were throwing hand signs for days, like, when you're with the boys, you got your Snapchat out, you got the I don't even know Insta, if Insta was like that back then, It was more Snap, So when you're recording and that, you're throwing out signs, this, that. The signs was just obviously representing Cabra Matter, like at the time, freeing up all the boys, like my brother and all of that, like yeah, bro, like we were trying to be no thing, but that was like that's who we were, you know what I mean? And like I feel like it showed, but each to their own.
But I know, bro, like that's exactly what happens when one of the boys pulls out the camera, no matter where you are. You don't know what to do with your hand, just say,
everyone's throwing up signs.
But yours came out so perfect. I'm like, this guy's got him on point, bro. On point, bro.
Yeah, yours this one. It's
stupid. I started just covering
I feel
it
like
up.
we said that, you know what I mean? Everyone started doing hand sign gestures in their videos now. It's like, I'm not going to claim that, but
of course.
if you know, you know.
Oh, bro.
So obviously things took off very fast after Misunderstood. Last time I interviewed you, I remember you told a story. Kind of, I think it was a bit after Misunderstood, you played a show and straight after you performed, one of your boys got jumped at the show or something. And then you went outside to kind of see what was going on. And one of your mates stopped you and said, listen, this music stuff's taken off. You can't be mixing this stupid petty street shit with your music if you have a career.
I got the story wrong, actually. It's actually one of my boys that they started somebody else and got onto them. And that's how I was like, oh, fuck, you know what I mean? But like, even that, like, it's like, oh, you've already got him. Why are you calling me to come and get him too? You know what I mean? What's the point of that? But it's like, it wasn't really necessarily that. It was more like, G up, whatever. They're across the road, let's go suss it out. And then one of the boys tackled me and it was like, lad, you got a good thing going on, cuz don't be idiot, this, that. And I was like, fuck. We got him. We still got his. Otherwise, I would have looked at my mate and cracked him too. But I looked and I was like, oh, we're up. All right, sweet. Everyone come back in the club because what he's doing this stuff. But nah, you're right, bro. Like, fuck it up. Yeah, I forgot about that, bro. That's crack up. But yeah, I got that story half wrong. But like, like even then, you know, the boys were like, you know, they were supportive of it and like understood like I wasn't around as much, or we're still like, you know, message each other, call each other, whatever, like at least, you know, here and there, like throughout the days and that. But yeah, they really, like even the boys, you know, and people I haven't spoken to, and like people that knew me before, all of this, bro, like everyone's showing love this day, like, you know, keep your head down, cuz, stay focused on what you're doing, all of that. Like, yeah, everyone wish the best.
I think that's a great thing to have, bro, because I got a couple of friends, I guess, that have been through some troubles.
For sure.
And the issue is seeing them come back from their troubles, but then they've had the wrong people around them that are trying to influence them to get back into those troubles for their benefit, bro. And I think if you're bringing your friend back in that when they're trying to make it out, when they got opportunities to get the fuck out of there, bro.
You need it, but you're not a real mate if you're doing that, you know what I mean?
Amen, bro.
Hard.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. For sure.
So was that like a hard, I guess, balance for you to keep? Because I guess, like you were saying, you know, things might have been going on in the past, and then suddenly, quite rapidly, you've had this huge ascension.
Yeah.
Was there like a time period where you kind of had to segue and kind of really set your head straight into your new life?
A lot of times, bro. There was too many times to count, like, especially those times when you hear something's happened, it's like, I just had to put, like, I don't know, I'll say myself first, you know what I mean? And my fam's first too, so it's like, bro, you know, we can go do this, we can go ride right now and then we can be out, but like, what, like who's going to look after them when I'm gone, you know? So that's when I like, reality hit me, bro, and it's like, even like a lot of the boys now, like, you know, a lot of them put up all family in that, you know, family orientated and everything like that, so it's good to see, bro, like, for sure.
You said you obviously had to pull your head in, or at least just watch what you're doing.
For sure.
Do you have like just a short message for any of like, you know, the younger kids who might still be, bro, thinking about like doing some dumb shit, but you know, got other things to look out for? Any kind of message for those kind of kids out there, bro?
It's hard, right? Because I know at the end of the day, the kid's always gonna tell this story. Like it's hard to like. It's easy being an old head telling a young kid like, because you already been there, you know what I mean. But when you're a young kid, you don't listen to that old heads and that. But coming from me, bro, like just be you, because in 5-10 years, bro, none of that stuff's gonna matter, cuz, and you know, you're gonna probably find yourself a missus, cuz, have yourself a kid, this and that, and a lot of the boys ain't gonna be around as much anymore, you know. So it's like, make sure you if whatever you're doing, cuz, just make sure you're putting yourself first and yourself into a position that, you know, you're gonna be happy with. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's perfect, bro. That's perfect, bro.
I don't know if that's
nah, bro. That's bro. From my side, I think that's perfect. It's what people need to hear from someone who has, you know, done what you're preaching, bro.
Hard,
you know what I mean?
Hard.
And I was also going to say as well, bouncing off what you said, I mean, I guess with hip-hop, especially drill and stuff, a lot of people think they have to put on a front or act a certain way or behave a certain way, or they can only like this and they can't like that. And coming from Youngn Lipz himself, just be you and people will respect you more for that, man. It's like, literally, I hang around drillers and rappers and stuff. I'm literally in bed by 10 p.m. every night, watch wrestling and eat Chinese food, and that's all I do, bro. There's nothing street about me at all. There's nothing street about me at all, and I'm just myself, and people just respect that, man. If I was going around here trying to be a tough guy and something that I'm not, I think people just look at me weird, man.
I'd look at you weird, bro. 100%, bro. If I see Kev jump on drill one day and start rapping some street shit, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm out here smiling, bro, with my missus just hanging out, kicking back.
I'm going to Photoshop a belly on Kev right now. We're going to just trick. Oh, bro. All right, moving away from that shit, bro. After Misunderstood, bro, like you come through with the Rover remix at one stage, bro, which is one of the first and one of the biggest UK Oz crossovers, bro. That track was massive, bro.
Huge.
Was it a trip seeing, you know, someone like Simba and his team reach out to yourself and Hefs and Hooks and just, you know, for something so big?
But I did like trip. I was like, oh shit, like people overseas guys, like foreign people trying to hit us up, you know what I mean? So that was mad, bro. And doing the whole thing was fun, straight out. Like it was cool. We did something in Perth. That was alright too. That was a vibe. Like, and even when he was in Sydney, like Hefs was somewhere else, I was somewhere else. So it was like we couldn't really link, you know what I mean?
And he's all ended up in Perth. I saw that. You were all on stage in Perth, bro, going crazy.
Perth, bro. So we jumped. So we did that. halfway through Hef's set, so that was cracker.
That was good.
mad.
That song got big, bro, because not only like Rover already was blowing up, bro. And then when I saw the remix come, I think I looked at it and went, what the fuck, bro?
I was surprised the remix did as good as it did, eh?
Bro, the remix went hard.
A banger, but like especially when it dropped, bro, yeah, it did pretty well.
I think shout out TikTok, shout out all of you guys on it, shout out Simba at the time. Bro, that little
Simba too, for sure.
Shout out Parker from G-Dub. I've seen him in the background a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I was doing a little dance and that.
Yeah, that little fucking, that thing went hard, bro. TikTok, bro. I'm telling you. Wait, that's another thing you killed early on. TikTok, bro. I swear to God, early on, your little leg, I don't know what to call it, bro.
Little leg dance.
Your little leg dance, bro.
Leg dance,
yeah, that was going hard, but at least you knew to withstand.
Bro. That was the hardest thing. I went live, bro. When me doing TikToks, cuz I wasn't it. Like,
yeah.
Bro, I had to like, bro, I'll give you a grand to do it. I was like, nah, I'll do it. Relax. He's like, bro, you gotta jump on TikTok, this, that, and even my missus, bro, she was like, TikTok, you have to jump on TikTok, bro. I was like, fuck that, bro, straight out. This nigga made the account for me, this, that. Yeah. Started posting up old videos. I was like, oh, fine, I'll give it a gaze. And then, yeah, it ended up, paying off in its own way, for sure.
Bro, look, we're going to talk about some more of this later, but you just mentioned your missus and TikTok. One thing I saw on there, bro, is I need to know, is she still airbrushing your face in your photos, bro? Oh, man.
Bro, nah, bro, I don't know, that was just for a laugh, that's crack up, bro. That
was
video
funny,
did
bro.
Funny too, I was like, what the fuck, cuz?
That was funny, bro.
Bro, yeah, I need to do more of that, eh?
Bro, people love the stupid shit, man, bro. After the Rover remix, bro, the Area Baby album was coming out not long. A while after that. But
like a year,
the Area Baby album, bro. What was it like putting together an album?
Fun,
but in a time where, singles is so big here, bro.
True.
Big.
What was I don't know, bro. I didn't even get like the formats of both things. I just thought, why not? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people were like kind of stressing, like, bro, it might not do as good as, you know what I mean? But I didn't care about none of that, eh? I was like, nah, I feel like the fans want to hear like a body of music, bro. Let's give it to them. Like, some of the songs might not be singles and that. Yeah. So see how it goes, you know what I mean? And to do what it did, bro, I'm like, full proud, eh? Like, especially being my first album and everything like that. Like, yeah, bro, almost makes me want to drop another one, eh?
We got album number 2. What we got? Exclusives right here, bro. Exclusives right here.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh, there might be something.
I don't know, bro.
It
might be nearly time to unleash the vault, bro, for sure.
Oh, we're listening, bro. You hear that? Yo, there might be something on the way.
I'm ready, bro. Stay ready.
We also saw for the album, bro, you went away to write the shit.
Oh, the writers' camp.
Is that what it was?
Oh, bro.
What was that for the album? Was this?
Yeah, that was for the album, bro.
What was it like just going away to run music and
hectic,
personal chef every day, cooking some beast meals, bro?
Oh, bro, crack 'em. Shout out Cherberger, cuz my guy. That was mad, bro. Like, even doing stuff like that, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, this is mad, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice ass spot, nice ass Airbnb, bro. Somewhere like up the coast.
True. What was he cooking up for you, bro? Huh? What was he cooking up?
Bro,
do you remember?
5-star meals, I'll tell you that. Hey, waking up to like, I don't know, bro. It was
good stuff.
Yeah. It was good stuff, bro. It was good shit all around, bro, for sure. But yeah, even just doing that, bro, and like that being work, I was like, I can get used to this.
Yeah. 100%,
it was mad, bro. It was mad. It was a mad vibe, bro. Some bangers came up. What songs came out of that? I think Spaceship, Area Baby. But I think mainly those 2 songs, eh? There was other ones that didn't make the album, but there was some, still, proper bangers that came out of that, bro, for sure. Things like that too, bro. Like, you need that, eh? Like, you can't just be caught up in the studio all the time, bro. Like, you need to be away or just mix it up. You know what I mean? You don't know what the things that'll come out of it.
Right, you work with a bunch of producers and stuff behind the scene, right?
Yeah.
But you've worked it open till late a lot, right?
Yeah, for sure, especially at the start.
What's his relationship like with you now, bro? Like,
he's a G, bro, straight up. That's bro, cuz, for sure. He's like a full artist now and everything, eh?
His own
Big
artist,
ups
bro.
to him, bro, you know what I mean? Like, he's been saying he wanted to do that for a while too. Like, even when I first started linking him with him, like 2019, he told me that he wanted to be doing like similar stuff to that. So like, big ups to him, bro.
And the amount he's doing now, 100%. Another person I see working with you a lot, and I guess, to be honest, we haven't really talked about it on his Mystery. I can't even say it.
Mixed by Mystery.
Is that how you say it, bro?
Oh, bro, he's gonna.
I know him, and I know his handle. Mixed by Mixture.
That's it.
But what's it like having someone who knows obviously what they're doing to make this shit sound so crisp? Because I think a lot of people bypass that engineer step half the time.
Yeah, never, bro. He's the guy, bro. Like, number one, I'd say when it comes to engineering in this country, bro. For me, anyways, because I haven't worked with many, but bro, guy's hard, bro. He knows what, like, he knows his stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and everything like that. It's very like, very helpful with anything, bro. Like, simple things like I don't know, just the energy in the studio, like it makes you want to like, you know what I mean, work. Same as Up It Too Late, you know what I mean? Same as Culture, cuz like they all make you like, bro, there's too many producers I could shout out on this, bro. Like, but all of them, anyone that I work with, bro, you know what I'm working with, you know what I mean? Like, big ups, bro, big love to all of them, bro. Yeah, they're all crazy, cuz, in what they do. For sure,
bro.
For sure.
So back onto Area Baby. If anyone's a new YL fan, you haven't listened to the album, make sure you run it back, go listen to the album. Amazing project. My favorite track off the record, it's a tie. It's between Restart and Fallen.
Oh my God, yeah! Yeah! Hey, those are my favorites too, bro. Besides Broken Home, cuz those are my favorites on the album, bro.
Fucking oath. So Restart and Fallen,
Shit.
2 bangers off the record that aren't singles.
My bro.
So on Fallen, in particular, surprised us all by trying your hand at rapping too.
Hey.
At the end there, is that something you're going to get more into on the second album, which you just revealed?
I didn't reveal that. Hey, it's good, I didn't reveal nothing, bro. But I won't lie, bro. There's some tracks in the vault that, I reckon I should have been dropped already, But even with that, I just thought, why not? Like, we nearly didn't put it on because it was the only song that I had rapping. And I was like, you know, bro, why not? Like, see how it goes. If they fuck with it, I might do something next. You know what I mean? Like, add a bit more. That's why even with Rolling Loud, I had that little, and that was
bro. I'm not gonna lie, when that kicked in, that shit was hard, bro.
I went like I was telling like Kevin K, I was like, you fuck with that? They were like, bro. I was like, alright, done, I'm doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I was sitting there for ages, like, nah. You know what I mean? And I was like, everyone was saying, nah, do it. But yeah, I thought, why not? Like, if I can do it, why not? Like,
bro, it's a good crossover because obviously you can. Bro, I personally, I think so, bro.
Bro.
I think I messaged Kev about this part, and he's like, "Yeah, it's in which song is it?
Yeah, Fallen.
It's in Fallen. And I was like, but bro, have you heard how hard this shit is? Right? You know what I mean?
Nah.
Keep it coming, bro.
Another big moment on the record, obviously you had the second version of Misunderstood with M. Huncho on there.
Oh, shout out
Another
Huncho,
big
bro.
UK connect.
Love.
But we also heard on the internet somewhere some rumors, some snippets, some leaks potentially of yourself with Fetty Wap.
See.
So what's the situation
bro.
with that?
Bro, so like yeah, both teams were talking and everything like that. We were speaking to his manager and then bro got locked up and we're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do now? You know what I mean? So it was a bit confusing from there, but we got the song. We got the song. We wanted to fly over and do a video and everything like that too, but I don't even know if what's happening. Yeah. So it's kind of just in the air right now, but like, I didn't want to release the song like how we did it with M. Huncho because I was burning about that too, bro. I wanted to go do a video. He was keen and everything like that, but COVID was just, not our friend,
Wrong time, bro. But so what you're telling me is Fetty Wap, Youngn Lipz is here. It exists. It's ready to go. That shit's real.
But that's just trippy too,
Bro.
Like, I love M. Huncho and everything like that, but Fetty cuz is like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like,
the love was there.
Yeah. Like I grew up on we all grew up on the Fetty Wap sound and everything like that. And I was listening to M. Huncho too, even in like after high school and everything like that. But I don't know, like Fetty was the guy. Like, I feel like even in like kind of my sound, cause you can hear bro in there. You know what I mean? Both artists, if anything. But I'm like, that was surreal, bro. Yeah. That was surreal.
I don't think people actually remember or realize how big Fetty Wap was because Trap Queen is diamond. It's not platinum, it's diamond. And the string of singles he had over that year, whatever it was, 2014, 2015, he was unbeatable, bro. He was unbeatable. And obviously that style of, using trap beats, big hip hop beats, but also being melodic over the top and being able to do a little bit of both. That's something, like you said, we see in your music too.
Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? And I feel like I can relate to even both of them because M. Huncho be better too, and Fetty Wap be better too. Like he's singing, but look at his resume, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He got caught for a couple things and all of that, but I felt like I related to them like big time, more so than the rappers and the R&B singers and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, got love for both, but that melodic rap is the reason why I keep doing that is because that's me as a yeah.
So I guess we'll have to see what happens with Fetty's court case. I think he has to go to court, but if he's free, then it's coming out.
I mean, we'll see, bro.
We'll see, bro. Fingers crossed. Come on.
Hard.
Bro,
for sure.
Moving on from there, something big happened a while back. Look, late last year, you were set to support Burna Boy.
Oh, bro.
Big situation. When we posted about it, it was heated discussion, bro. A lot of people believe that an Afrobeats artist should have been on the bill, right?
For sure.
But most of the anger was directed towards the promoter. It was. A lot of the anger was, bro.
Yeah,
but of course your name came up, got talked about. But how did you handle that? Because it wasn't small, bro. It was a big situation at the time.
I just laughed at it, bro. Like straight out, it didn't like affect me too much. Like everyone was messaging me like, oh, bro, don't worry, this, that. Like I couldn't care less, you know what I mean? Like, but even with that, bro, I wanted to, myself, bro, I was going to put someone else on that, you know what I mean? That made like Afrobeat artist or something like that. I even reached out to, but then I heard that it wasn't going ahead, Then I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
now I really look like a, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. But bro, it is what it is. And like, I don't know, I felt like the comment that was made, I just wanted to address it because I was like, coming from another, and maybe I looked at it wrong, but coming from another islander, as if the first thing you're not going to say is like, this is massive for us, this, that, 1, 2, 3, because it's like, it's not just Afro, bro, it's all of us, you know what I mean? All of us from Australia, like you want to put someone, like, you know what I mean? It's not even about to put someone forward that's going to sell tickets, it's like, bro, you're going to put someone on forward that makes sense, you know what I mean? And then maybe in between, cuz chuck on some, you know, so it's like, but I felt like the first thing I received is like hate for it. It's like, cuz, come on, bro, like, hate here, hate there, nah, I'm gonna say something, you know what I mean? It's like, and it wasn't dope, like, it wasn't like, fuck you to the cunt. It was more like, come on, bro, like, you already know people are gonna be like that. Why do you gotta say that? Like, we're pretty much the same Nash, like, why do you gotta be on here like that, you know what I mean? You could've, you know what I mean, bro? And it's like, fuck all of that, but yeah, I'm always gonna speak up, like when it comes to shit like that, Like, maybe I could say in another way, this, that, but I'm gonna be me and be real about it.
I did hear rumors about you were gonna bring some people out there as well,
bro,
which is crazy, bro. It was talked about
for sure, bro. Like even like we already had like I'm not even gonna get into all of that, but we definitely had like, you know, people in the works to like, you know what I mean? So it's like, but fuck, it is what it is with that, bro. Hopefully the next time, if it does spin back, can make something happen. If not, bro, it is what it is.
100%, bro.
So you're saying that, like, I guess most of the comments that affected you was coming from within your own community and stuff like that?
It wasn't even most of the comments. It was just one comment, bro. That just did my head in. Like, I think we know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Everybody else, I didn't care too much, but it was that person being in, like, the position that he is. He could go talk to the promoters or go talk to, like, why you got to be on, like, you know, social media for everyone else to see, and, like, you're Pacific Islander too, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was being attacked, so I'm gonna, you know what I mean? If you're in the industry, cuz, and everything like that, like you can go talk about that behind closed doors, cuz, but if you're gonna be on here out loud about it, I'm gonna be on here out loud about it too, you know?
I get it, bro.
So it's like, that's how I looked at that. But yeah, overall, bro, like I understood where everyone's coming from, and like, in a way, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, cause we all united, you know, like it should have been.
It definitely was a hard situation, bro. Like it's hard, and I think it's hard for most people to speak on because it's such a touchy subject. But look, there probably should have been some Afrobeats artists on there because the scene is going crazy out here. But Afrobeats events, there's Afrobeats the event. Someone's running.
No, even that's why I understood. Like you know, and everything. It was just like, the way it was handled in that sort of situation, I was like, come on, bro, you know people are going to be all over that. Like, I knew people were going to be all over that, but like, the way it was addressed like that, I was like,
Okay.
But it's all love. It's all love.
It's all love in the end. All right, bro. Bro, a big part of your life now, though, Kayla. It's Kayla, right? Because I only seen the name online. It's Kayla, right? Yeah. How does it feel, bro? I feel like you've got this power couple thing going on.
Come on, bro.
Bro, she's destroying TikTok and Instagram. You're destroying this music world, bro.
Top shit.
How did she come in and change your life? Like, how has it affected you since she came along, bro?
Bro, she even come in and say that she came and changed my life too, bro.
Yeah.
Funny that you say that.
I want to know how she changed your life, bro.
Straight up, bro. Like, cuz, I don't know. A lot of things would have went south if it wasn't for her, bro. I'll say that. Like, you need that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you need, like, bro, a woman will either make you or break you, you know what I mean? So if you don't have the right one, you're going to tie into, cuz, like, you fucked. But obviously she was the right one, cousin. Yeah, everything's just been great, bro, since we linked and everything like that. But, bro, opened up my eyes to a lot, like, to life, bro. Like, to more things outside of the area, bro. Like, even just that, bro, alone, like, it was big for me, you know. Traveling, cuz, like, she got me wanting to travel and shit. Got me eating at nice restaurants and that, bro. I never ate in a restaurant, you know what I mean?
I seen a picture of you at Hubert, bro, eating French steaks.
Bro, even that, like, I don't do, like, you know what I mean? Like, all those kind of things, cuz. And, like, you know, it's still me, but at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean, bro?
Bro, trust, I understand.
To good things, like, why shut yourself off from, you know, that because of where you came from? Like, you shouldn't. So it's like, Yeah, bro.
One thing I love about is like just us talking earlier on about you throwing your emotion into your music, bro. You're not afraid to hold this shit back online, you know what I mean? Your love for Kayla, all the things you're doing out there. Because that in itself, you putting that out is an influence for people, bro. People don't have to realize they don't have to be those hard cunts without just their friends, bro. You know what I mean? It's good to see that shit from some people, bro.
Hard, bro. Because
I love it, bro.
Like, bro, the biggest gangsters out there, bro, they're still good, like husbands and shit like that, bro. People think like, oh, nah, cuz the real gangsters in the you know, in the shadows, cuz, you know, looking after their families, this, that, and all of that and everything like that, and still family orientated, bro, even close to God, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, nah, you should never think that you're too cool to be doing this and do that. Show your missus love, bro. What's the point of being with her, you know what I mean?
Amen, bro. So hey, and anyone who says on Valentine's Day it's shit to just show love on that day, nah, bro, go all out on Valentine's Day. It's cool, bro.
It's
cool.
Cuz, like, bro, come on, cuz. You might as well, like, because she won't hesitate to make sure she showers you with blessings and all of that too, you know what I mean? So you got to do that vice versa, you know. It's natural.
So what was...
Kim's got to say something.
I was just going to ask, what do you remember what your guys' first date was?
Shit. Oh, bro. Like, it wasn't... Bro, that's even funny, eh? She asked me that... she goes, do you remember what the first... Like, technically our first date was? I was like, nah. She goes, it was Macca's drive-thru. I was like, where at? She's like, oh, around your ways. I was like, oh my days. Because we're eating at like nice restaurants, you know, going to fucking... We just got back from Fiji the other day. A couple months ago. Before that, last year was Hawaii, bro. Like... And all of that, and then randomly she was like, do you remember the first thing you did? I was like, nah. She's like, it was Macca's drive-thru. I was like, brother, of course it was.
It just shows the start, bro. You're there from day one, you know what I mean?
Exactly,
hey, that's love.
What did you order, bro? Do you remember what you ordered? Was it?
She got. I know exactly what she ordered. Like, she got McChicken steamed bun, and I got what's the classic Angus or some shit like that. Yeah, something like that.
If you ain't getting steamed buns in 202023, I don't know, bro. Come on, man.
You can't, bro. Even nah.
Come on, bro.
Nah, you can't do that. You need steamed bun everything, cuz straight out.
Hey, for all the bachelors out there, so don't overthink the first date. It's just something that everyone likes, something that's relatable. You know what I mean?
That's something nice. That's. You know, and if he's making from the Macca's drive-thru to fucking Hubert's cousin, there you go.
Moving on up,
you know,
bro.
she for real, cuz.
Moving on up, bro. Hey, speaking about your family, bro, obviously, you welcome the child together, bro. You got a little kid at home, little man, bro. We see him online.
Big blessing.
Bro, in your reveal video, bro, you could see the excitement in your face, in your body, bro, man.
Yeah, bro.
How's the experience of fatherhood been for you, bro? How's it going so far?
Oh, bro, it's just like, I don't know, cuz like, even with everything that's already happened, cousin, like where I've come from to what I'm doing now, but like I didn't think it could get any better. Then he just came and just fucked everything off, eh? Like it was like, nah, I'm the biggest blessing in your life. So I was like, bah, straight out, bro, like, oh man, life, I don't know, man. That's different, eh? That's full different, bro. Like full like mini little you running around and everything like that. I don't know, even just being there, being involved, everything like that. It's like made me wanna like, I thought I already matured enough and was grown enough and all of that type of shit, but I don't know, it made me want to like do much more, you know what I mean? It was like another energy booster, I don't know, with life, bro, straight out. So it's like, yeah, he just makes me want to be the best I can be, and to be there for him and all of that.
Bro, also, you know, Kayla was in your latest single, Next to Me, which was hard. Talk about bringing emotion to your music, bro. Talk about showing love in the world, bro.
Hard.
Bro, we love to see it, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Bro, has she brought out that emotional side further when it comes to your music? Like, made you want to go, oh, yeah, let's just chuck this in there, bro?
No, I don't know, bro. Like, not really. Like, yeah, in a way, like, like, you know what I mean. Like, I've been a bit more comfortable with writing about that type of stuff and putting that music out because it makes sense.
100%.
You know what I mean? Because if I didn't have a business, I don't think I'd be putting out any of that type of music. But yeah, it made me realize, like, even like, you know, with the audience, like, all right, if that's what you want to hear, cause then, you know, I don't mind doing that type of stuff too, you know. But like, yeah, she's opening up my eyes. Or like, not everything has to be about this or everything has to be about that. Like, maybe, you know, strip it back a bit. And I was like, say no, I'll suss it out. But
hey, it works, bro.
Yeah, great response, bro. Straight out, and like, I love doing that music too. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that's my like, you know, favorite, but you know, when it gets to, you know, I don't mind doing that type of stuff as well, for sure. For sure. We've got more tracks like that too, so maybe I'll just experiment. Like, you know, a bit more down that path and everything, see what comes out of it.
Yeah, hell yeah,
for sure.
100. Your missus also left a comment when you were previewing your latest single, and she said it was a joke, but she said, wait till they hear my guest verse.
Bro, the amount of people that were hitting her up for that.
Bro, I was gonna say, you guys doing a Ja Rule Ashanti collab?
What's always on time, mesmerized. I'm ready for it, bro.
I mean, she can spit some bars. I'm pretty sure she's getting yeah. Nah, put it up, bro. I don't know. Maybe. Might do those ones. You know, like on the ringtone one. Get her to do that. I'm not here right now.
The voicemail.
Yeah, the voicemail ones. Must do some stuff like that for the.
All I'm hearing is, bro, another year of practice, and Kayla's coming on Sky Sessions freestyle. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Come on, man.
She have a whole 16 ready, bro.
Oh, bro, look. Before we finish up, man, look, you started from absolutely nothing in the music world, right? Look, you came out, like you said, you weren't pushing to do it. You had friends behind you saying, let's go. And you've worked way up, like all the way up the ladder. Like pretty damn high up the ladder, bro. What do you think was the hardest part? Do you reckon it was climbing that ladder? Or do you reckon it's staying where you are now, bro?
Oh, definitely hard to stay there. Yeah, for sure, bro. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. Climbing the ladder, bro, like you got to worry about all the sacrifices and that. And like all the distractions. But even when you're up there, because you still got to worry about all that too. You know, then you can't get comfy and everything like that. But I'd say it's probably going to be harder to stay up there, right? Because, I don't know. I feel like there's a bar that someone said, maybe it was Drake or something. It's easier to get to the top, but it's harder to
I feel like I don't know who it was, but it sounds like a familiar.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, that's real as fuck. Like, this is even before I even got to this. And I heard the bar, I was like, oh, that's real, bro. Because, like, true, like, you know what I mean? Like, once you're there, like, it's like shit. But, like, that's the thing, like, to me, like, I don't feel like this is, like, that's the top. I feel like it's nice. You know, we're known here in Oz, but because the top's like, fuck, international type shit, but I appreciate that, boys. That's love, man.
Nah, to be honest, bro, what we've heard from a few people on here, from people like Kenyon Brown, who else is on here that just went to America not long ago? Someone else was saying that when they're overseas, Will Singe, they're saying every time they're in America, bro, like we asked the question, like, what's the buzz? You know, a few names pop up, and you're always one of them that they're like they're getting used to hearing over there, because it's only a matter of time, bro. I fully believe it's only a matter of time till we get over there, like full. For sure. And your name is always brought up, so
yeah, I'm not gonna stop, bro, until I'm proper there as well. That's another thing, because I'm not stopping until I'm proper there as well.
Amen, bro. Sure. All right, finish up, bro.
Doing Chicago drill videos.
Up with Lil Durk and shit.
Wait, but the collabs could be there. Come on,
for sure. Yeah, the bag would be there for sure too.
Oh, bro. Future things, bro.
Yeah, hard for sure, boys.
What's next for you, bro? Whether it be the music world, whether it be your personal life, what you got planned, bro?
Yeah, I got something like, even towards the end of the year, bro, we're gonna like keep busy and everything like that. There's a collab. What's the collab, bro? There's a collab. I don't know if we're gonna do a collab, but there's a long-awaited like Oz local, not local, bro, like an Oz collab that's been waiting for me and another someone to do, and like that's nearly in the mix, bro. But we
need a hint, bro. Give us a hint. Yeah. What's that? Come on. There's a hint in this, bro.
Right, let's just say, bro, that both our fans have been wanting to do this for a long time. So,
if we name the artist, are you gonna say if it's correct or not?
Do I just say no or yeah?
Yeah, say no.
Maybe I'll just see it, and whatever reaction I get is.
Damn. Okay. You say someone.
I got no idea, bro. Like off the top of my head, I don't know who I guess.
Kev's like, I got it already.
Come on.
Well, you've already done halves.
Yeah, that's all.
Chillin' It?
Yeah, actually, chill. 100%. There's a YL chill. YL chill.
Bro,
hey, exclusive, bro.
I gotta do something too, bro. I gotta do something with a couple of the boys. Like, straight up, there's too many. Nah, I'm gonna buckle like because you already started off to a good thing, but I'm not gonna say nothing. But yeah. If it's not fucking comment who you reckon the next.
Yeah, tell us.
You
bro.
Do that for
Yeah. YL and who is it?
Blank.
Who is it?
If you get it right, YL's gonna fly you out to the. No, he's not gonna do it.
Fly out to Sydney.
But the collab is gonna be on the album, which is
no, bro. This is before.
Oh, this is before the album.
Wait, I'm saying too much now, bro.
Loki's gonna tune in and be like, oh, boys.
Kids gonna be, I didn't even know this is going on, boys.
Oh, nah, look, appreciate you coming through, bro. Look, those exclusives weren't all the way there, but I haven't seen a video interview from you before. I don't know, so I'm gonna take this as an exclusive for ourselves. I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, it's good to link up, bro. It's that simple.
Boys, I appreciate it, man.
It's YL, it's 24 Karat Kev, it's your boy Wings. Let's take flight. We out.